Tonight, coming from the root cellar ring, we got the matchup to blow away all others. In the left corner, we have the M12 Milwaukee Spot Blower. Coming all the way in from Thailand, dressed in spankin' red ABS with a TPE overmold that just might save it from the hardest knocks. In the right corner, we got the Metro DataVac ED500 Electro Duster. A proud American that is cloaked in white enamel, meaning business despite its diminutive stature. And now the dust is going to fly in this unparalleled matchup of blowhards. And now for the weigh-in. The Red Menace has an XC4 battery installed, fully charged because electrons do have mass. And it comes in at 1.90 kilograms. And the metrosexual, which is tethered to the wall, comes in at a svelte 1.1 kilograms. This is going to be one heck of a matchup because we got a welterweight versus a featherweight. Oh, yeah. And power is what we came to see. The Red Menace at full power, full throttle. That's about 16 amps of current drawn at 12 volts. That comes out to about 200 watts. And the metrosexual draws straight from the wall and unfettered. 430 watts. And let's hear our contestants roar at a distance of 16 inches. The Red Menace. Produces about 95 decibels A-weighted. The metrosexual at 16 inches. A considerably more bellicose 98 decibels, and do keep in mind that decibels are logarithmic. Intermission. Now let's have a look-see at what makes these champions who they are. Let's start off with the Red Menace. Red Menace, it is labeled Milwaukee, which is not from the city with the mediocre beer, but instead this is from a multinational corporation that includes suckers such as Hoover, Dirt Devil, and some amateur players like Ryobi. Anyways, the Milwaukee is not from Milwaukee. And the Red Menace eats lithium-ion batteries for breakfast, allows it to fight in the most remote of alleyways. It inspires through a 4-inch aperture in its rear end, drawing with an axial fan. Axial fans provide a maximum amount of volume of air, however, not the greatest pressurizing. Hence, the nozzle end is only 2 inches in diameter. A rubber nozzle, very, very thoughtful addition for in China shops and stuff like that. As an accessory, it does come with a 10-inch extension, which it does not really like talking about very much. It's kind of blushing at the moment. Anyways, has that as well. The managers thought that this hobbling device would be a selling point. I'm not quite sure why. But that's the Red Menace. On to you, Steve. Well, thanks, Bob. The metrosexual is a very different sort of fighting animal. Instead of using an axial fan through this filter, it has a centrifugal fan. The centrifugal fan, it has the benefit of making a lot higher pressure level inside the head, and then the pressure can be extruded out a much finer nozzle. That allows a really high amount of pressure to come out, so much so that this can use a reducing adapter as well as one of these bendy straw sorts of things that allows it to get into the tiniest of areas. Anyways, let's get back to the fight. And now let's see how much air our champions are able to move. Through the intake, the Red Menace. "2,000 feet per minute. And out the nozzle. 6,339 feet per minute. And the metrosexual from the intake. "2,800 feet per minute. Now at the blowing nozzle. It's off the meter. Now, of course, we need to convert that to CFM, which I can't do, but we have an intern in the catacombs of the stadium who can do that. I just got to feed him some handy numbers, such as the rear opening of the Red Menace comes out to 4 inches and about a quarter, and the front opening comes out to about 2 inches, just a tiny bit under 2 inches. And the rear opening of the metrosexual comes out to 2 inches almost on the dot. Oh my goodness, the Red Menace is exceeding expectations tonight. However, your results may vary depending exactly on what sort of nozzles you are using. On the other hand, the metrosexual is operating within the stated parameters. But what really matters is, can these land a punch? Or what is the velocity delivered at an ordinary working distance? And the Red Menace at 5 inches of working distance. "72 miles per hour. And now the metrosexual at 5 inches. "88 miles per hour, almost." Okay, CFM, MPH, yada yada yada. The only measurement that really matters is millimeters of tungsten carbide. Because why not? It's precise. Let's take a 20 millimeter bit, and we got the Red Menace here at full power. Can it move it? It can. How about 30 millimeters? No dice. 20 millimeters. DataVac. No problem. 30 millimeters. Oh my goodness. Let's try 60 millimeters of tungsten carbide. Holy Dinah, that was unexpected. And we're at the crescendo of the match, and we don't know what's going to happen, but the crowd is going wild. What's going to happen? Oh my goodness. Oh, unbelievable. The champion, Metro DataVac, is going on a victory march across the ring out of the stadium.